Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News, and I am Hena Talati. It is only the end of June, but two areas in the Atlantic Basin are hit by the hurricane and tropical storm. One of those areas is a disturbance formed in the Atlantic that moved towards the southwest US coast on Monday, and the first hurricane in the East Pacific that made an impact in parts of the Mexico this week. Today, the tropical storm Danny made the landfall in the South Carolina in US just hours after forming. This tropical storm Danny was formed near the southeast coast on Monday and then made landfall along the South Carolina coast. Locally, heavy rain is the main impact in the parts of Georgia and South Carolina. Tropical storm Danny is the fourth named storm of the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season that will also spread rain into the Tennessee Valley on Tuesday. This system was first dubbed Tropical Depression 4 as it was just over 100 miles off the South Carolina coast. However, the Hurricane Hunter aircraft's mission confirmed it contained winds strong enough to be considered a tropical storm. Danny then made landfall just before 8 p.m. on Monday on the Pitcairn Island, South Carolina, north of Hilton Head, as 40 miles per hour tropical storm, according to the National Hurricane Center. Danny is forecast to weaken quickly and dissipate over North Georgia or northeast Alabama sometimes on Tuesday. Around 3 inches of rain fell in parts of South Carolina by Monday by night, and the agency said that the storm could produce an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain. This system won't bring major impacts to the southeast, but some locally heavy rainfall is expected. The immediate coast of the Georgia and southern South California could see a few inches of rain into Tuesday. It might also spread rain towards a part of northern Georgia, upstate South Carolina, and northern Alabama by Tuesday. Localized flash flooding is a possibility in all these areas. This makes 2021 only the fourth hurricane season in which the fourth named storm formed before July. The storm comes 1 week after the tropical storm Claudette battered the Gulf Coast, dumping more than 1 foot of rain in some places and causing the car crash in Alabama that killed 10 people. 9 of the victims were children. In late May 2020, tropical storm Bertha also formed just hours before moving ashore in South Carolina, one of the 11 storms to landfall in US in that record-breaking season. Last year saw 13 named tropical cyclones form in Atlantic Ocean, a record in the nearly 4 decades. Atlantic storms are named when winds reach speeds of 39 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the Hurricane Enrique slowed into a tropical storm on Monday as it pulled away from the coastal shoulder of southwestern Mexico, having passed by just offshore while sweeping the coast with heavy rains and winds. Enrique began weakening as it headed towards the possible run at the resort area of the southern end of Mexico's Baja California Peninsula as a tropical storm by midweek. Violent waves caused by the Hurricane Enrique have killed 2 people in the separate events in Acapulco, Guerrero, and destroyed hundreds of the houses in the state. The storm has also caused damage in Colima. In Colima, which faced 24 hours of constant rain, the El Carrizo Bridge collapsed on the highway. Guerrero has recorded 207 houses destroyed, landslides, and fallen trees, with 10 municipalities affected. The most serious damage was reported in Coahuila, where rain and winds collapsed the roofs of 120 houses, and in Capillo, 70 houses were destroyed. Enrique continued to be classed as a Category 1 hurricane. The 2021 rain and tropical cyclone season began on May 15th and ends in November. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.